We are 15 minutes after the hour. Your grain update here on a Tuesday. It's a Crop Progress Tuesday. We have all the numbers from USDA, but we go across the country as well, visiting with a lot of our partners in here. And one of those for a long time here, going on several years, Ben Hushon from the mill. He's in Whitehall, Maryland. So we get a chance to look out east, what's going on there. And Ben, you were talking about you're feeling the pain of a lot of these producers who've been fighting Mother Nature this spring.
Good morning, Mark.
Yes.
Yes, we've certainly had beautiful weather for June since we talked last Tuesday. Finally, the rain stopped, and again, we're not wishing the rain away.
Right.
The rain has stopped for a short period of time, and the heat rolled in Sunday evening. Corn, soybeans, hay being cut. My friend down in the Eastern Shore of Maryland, Mark Sultan-Foos, says I believe there's a air blast furnace drying their small grain, trying to get it ready. So the heat rolled in.
Very good. And you finally able to plant some of your own test plots there from the mill that you will have some field days later in the year. Talk about that, Ben.
We will. We did. One of the casualties of wet springs that a lot of times farmers don't think about, because, of course, they're worrying about their own place. The seed company test plots, plots like we do, extension plots, they all get pushed back. And in the wintertime, they're counting on us. Growers are counting on dealers and extension having answers, some more up-to-date answers. So we feel the same pressure. In our case, we require farmers, Clear Meadow Farms. Andy does some planting for us, and it's a challenge to get them done their crops so that they can help us get ours planted.
Exactly, and you sent some great video here. Is this the test plot that he's planting? Looks like a lot of cover crop there or something. What is that?
It is. One of the things we've done this year is we've partnered up with SARE, which is the Sustainable Ag Research and Education, and they're doing, so we're doing our normal crop showcase, which is focused on fertility and different ways to get the right amount of fertilizer down. But the SARE folks have gotten onto the same farm in a different field with us, lots of cover, and they did an early burn down versus a delayed burn down. In Maryland, March 1st, we're allowed to burn down cover crops and still get cover crop money. So this particular field, what we're testing is waiting a month later to see how things turn out.
Wow, great video there here. Somebody's got a great use of the drone there, giving an overhead look here, Ben. And by the way, real quick before we leave you, you are actually out of Whitehall, Maryland, and traveling to the 4R Fertilizer Summit. Again, just an indication of the continuing information gathering that you try to do to help your customers and anyone tuning in each week here on a Tuesday.
We do, Mark. Continuous improvement, constant learning. A good friend of mine, John Johnson, 65-plus years old, and he still attends every meeting he can get to. 4Rs is a fertilizer industry initiative, right source, right rate, right time, and right place. And it's inspiring to see money. It's a joint effort, some government money and fertilizer industry money, trying to study the right way to keep fertilizer where it belongs.
Absolutely. Well, another great example of just the relationship between Mother Nature and farmers and ranchers out there. They're taking care and good stewards here. Ben, that's a great, great example. We're going to let you go. I'll get the folks caught up here in the grain and livestock trade, but safe travels, and we'll get an update weather-wise and planting-wise next Tuesday.
Mark, I hope your viewers and listeners have a safe week.
As always, good way to end. Ben Hushon from the mill joining us every Tuesday. If you're a new listener, new viewer, you get an idea what's going on in his part of the country. We'll take a break, and I'll get you caught up in the grain and livestock futures trade. We come back after this.